Well, thank you for joining me. A very warm welcome to Sunday, and in true fashion, some floral delights as usual. Thank you, Mrs. H. And as I say, thank you for joining me. So I hope you're having a nice weekend, good Sunday. Had a nice week since I seen you last. A nice shave, quite simple shave. We're going to use Mitchell's Wool Fat shaving soap. Love this soap. Made in Bradford, Yorkshire, England. There you go. And the soap is in the soap locker, Captain's Choice. I was told in the comments this is no longer available apparently. Hasn't been out that long, maybe. Well, I'm not sure why. Maybe it didn't sell enough or something, I don't know. But anyway, it's handy this for, because of the 3 prongs in there for soaps like this. See, it would be rattling around in there. But it's quite solid. So I've bloomed it. We'll use the bloom water as a pre-shave. And the razor of choice, this is another version of what my father used. The Gillette Slim Twist. Beautiful. This is, I don't know how it looks on camera, this is a blue, quite a dark blue handle on it. He had the cream coloured. I've also got the deluxe model, the black and gold. So we're going to use that today. I'm going to use that Weishi blade, if you remember, in the Weishi adjustable in the last shave. And a good aggression on that razor. Why I'm pointing there, I have no idea, but that's what I put it when I was drying it. Overhang on this, always to be aware of. But I was impressed with the blade. Nice to see how it feels in this now. This is a standard aggression to see, you know, if the blade has a bite to it, like a feather. So, brush of choice, we're going right back to my first PaulHFilms brush. Yeah, the red handle and the white synthetic knot. Beautiful. So we'll wet the face, put the pre-shave on, and then we'll create the lather. Right, here we go. If you ever wonder what that ping is, I'll show you now. This noise, I mean. It's only this Turkish lather bowl, stainless steel. I keep it on here, and every time I put my glasses down it catches it. So that's all it is. That's if you're nosy like me, right, want to know the ins and outs and of everything. There's another scent I like this, just old-fashioned, beautiful, clean. Look at that. See, you can empty the soap stays. Maybe you can try the shaving forums or Facebook pages, and if anybody's got one of these soap lockers, if you wanted one, and maybe they'll trade one for, you know, trade one for something else, or sell you one, whatever. So anyway, we wet the brush. We gather off this. Can't see the soap because of the same colour as the yeah. And what we'll do this now, is enough there, and we'll create on the face. Bit of water, and watch this. You become Father Christmas in 2 seconds. Ho ho, it won't be long, will it? What is it saying, about 6 weeks? That's it, Christmas. done. Whew, it goes quick somehow. Very quickly. Right, so we'll heat up the Gillette Slim Adjustable. Listen to me. The Gillette Slim Twist. Here we go. Here we go, first pass. You might. She's like, do you remember, which one did that? Was it Alice Pavarotti? I know why, because sometimes she does this when I'm in here. Not always. Wonder she doesn't scratch the door. Okay, so the blade. Oh, she's playing in this. How can I say? It's not. Doesn't feel featherish in this. But it felt quite like a feather in that, so it just shows you how it's worth trying blades and different razors. Feels nice. Nice. Slickness is excellent as always. And if I remember rightly, this now, oh yeah, you can feel it straight away on the first pass really. So here we go. You up to much this weekend? Anything happening? The main thing, what's the shave of the day if you're having one? A meal of the day, well for me, it's going to be a roast pork chop. I was lucky enough to see I was in Sainsbury's supermarket, not sponsored. Mind you, the price of things, I wish they would. 4 pork chops on the bone with the skin, with the rind on. Perfect for me, that's a proper pork chop. And I've said it before, this is where we watch the overhang under the nose. I don't know what it's like anywhere else in the world, in your shops or supermarkets or grocery stores, but here, if you had, say, pork chops like that, rind on, bone in, they were cheaper. If they took the rind off and the bone out, it was dearer. Now I know why they're doing it, it's to save you the bother. They think some people don't want it. And they're sort of semi-preparing it for you to take home and just cook. But for me, you're taking away, if you take the bone away, you're taking flavour as it cooks, and if you take the skin away, that's the best bit. It's the pork rind, the rinds, you know, the skin, the crackling. This is across the growth, by the way. That is lovely. And you can if we go, just go back to this for a minute, just a bit, and then really give it a dousing. Love the scent on this. It's just not a specific scent, it's just what I class as a classic old-fashioned soapy, clean, fresh scent. And razor's keeping nice and clean. And we're going ahead now with Against the Growth, which officially is like that to there. And there. Oh yeah, so I'm having pork chops, which I'll roast. Obviously, well, you could pan fry them, but I'm going to roast them. I'm going to Maris pipe. I'm going to boil some of them, mash them. That'll include a bit of salt, pepper, butter, and cream or milk, whatever I've got. So make a nice creamy mash. Because I think we're home this weekend. Yay! Nice and relaxed. And carrots, fresh carrots, so I'll boil them and then mash them with a bit of pepper and butter. I've got some spring greens, which is like a cabbage really. So I'll have some of that. And Mrs H will have some garden peas, I think, and I'll make a vegetable gravy for both of us, and Mrs H will have some of that, you see, because she'll have the mashed potatoes, mashed carrots, garden peas. She may have some spring greens, I'm not sure, and gravy, and I'll have addition to that, the pork chops. And I'd like to say, if you're watching, Gavin Warren, I hope you had a lovely birthday last Friday. Gavin is a viewer of the channel, and his wife, Natalie, and we've met them several times, meet them once a year usually, when they come up to North Wales on holiday in their camper van, and we have a meal and a drink and talk a load of rubbish. Or is that just me? Maybe. Anyway, a belated happy birthday, Gavin. Hope you had a great day. Gosh, so slick, it's beautiful, this song. Pickups now. Yeah, so 3, 2, 1. Pickup time, baby! Just about enough in the brush there. So you can have this thick and creamy, pasty, as some people call it, or you can have this quite wet. And either way, it works well. I like this blade actually. As I say, it doesn't feel featherish in this, but it feels very, has an edge, well, an edge, pardon the pun, has an edge to it, bit of a bite, but it's not feeling feather in this, feeling like a feather in this. But doing a good job. Very smooth, comfortable, and efficient. Oh, I love this bit. Just hear that. That is lovely. All done. Very slick. We'll have a cold water rinse. Beer, what have I got for beer? Oh, I tell you what I have got. Have you heard of Inch's cider? INCHS. I think it's about 4.5 ABV. Lovely, refreshing. Might have some of them. And I got some real ales. They're in the spare room. Not that you're interested in it. Homemade Mentholated Witch Hazel. We use a bit of that. That is nice. These are quite old soaps, old names, quite basic in today's market, but they're still around for the reason of they work, they're good. And as I say, that one's got a nice scent. Right, I'm going to go with a bit of a posh aftershave, really. Christian Doir Farenheit. We'll give it a bit of heat. Oh, I'll tell you what then, we'll put the cream on first now. I'll put that on last because it's quite, I would like to smell it, so just a bit of Nivea today. Nivea Creme. Again, not an expensive thing. I think it was home bargains, you just need a little bit, goes a long way. Now we go. If you can, oh, there we go. Ooh. Hello, sir. My word. That was nice, that. Farenheit. I bought that years and years ago, and I forgot I had it. I found it. Not sure where it was now. I was clearing somewhere, just a bit in it. Years and years older. That bottle, I mean. Right, that's beautiful. So, we've used the Slim Twist. Beautiful razor, blue handle this one. Standard head on that. But as I say, the Weishi blade, second use, was fantastic. But it didn't feel like a feather like it did in the Weishi. So, that is an aggressive, more aggressive razor. But it felt very comfortable and smooth in this one. So it just shows you how blades feel differently in different razors. Makes it interesting. The PaulHFilms Model 1 or Release 1, whatever, with the white synthetic brush. We use the Captain's Choice soap locker. The Mitchell's Wool Fat shaving soap, fantastic stuff. Water to rinse. Homemade Mentholated Witch Hazel. Then we put the Nivea on first, which we don't normally do. But if you're using an expensive aftershave, maybe put the cream on first and then the aftershave. Or the toilette, EDT. And that's it. I'll leave you to it. Enough babbling. Sorry about that. Just get excited. So have a great rest of Sunday, great rest of the weekend, and a good start to next week, when I'll see you on Wednesday for the midweek shave. So many thanks again. All the best. And I'll see you then. Take care. Bye bye.